Well, good evening, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here once again. In vain, we are attempting to do a funny stream. We are trying to entertain a lot of you, and, we're doing that with the help of our lovely tech man. He is the guy who somehow remarkably keeps this show running. He is the glue that holds the butt plug in. He is the one, the only, Lucid Creator.
I am now the MILF man. I deliver MILFs.
Now the MILF man, of course you are. You deliver the MILFs. Your MILF shake brings all the boys to the yard. I'll stop. And despite our best attempts to get him the fuck out of the server, out of our lives, and out of everything, Gordon Freeman is better. Gordon Ramsay has snuck his way in here. He has fandangled his way in here. He's going to scream at us about how bad food is. Did I say you could talk? Did I say you could talk? I just said it.
Tell us about how you make grilled cheeses, Gordon.
Well, what you do is you just get some cheese, you throw it on some bread, and you toast for about 2 seconds. There you go. It's real British, so, it's really shitty.
Very British.
It's like a beef Wellington, hold the mushrooms. Okay. So what are we doing today, boys? We are doing
your mom.
We're doing
your mom.
Yeah, we're doing your mom. Doing your mom. Doing your mom.
Why we have the MILF man?
We're reading the SCP Foundation. Well, I forgot to tell you to no, I didn't. Okay. Never mind, I'm stupid. Never mind me. Please be patient. I was birthed wrong. My mom shit me out sideways, and the doctor said, "Oh God, he's not finished. Put him back in." So,
do you need more?
We're having difficulties.
Do you need?
Anyway. Well, yeah, the old one is dead. But okay, so we're reading two broad concepts that kind of revolve around a creepypasta theme. Because you didn't know, this is Creepypasta Month. Why didn't I announce that? Because, I'm smart. I'm genius. 75 IQ. These are, I don't know if you
double
consider
digits, baby!
I don't know if you'd consider these creepypastas per se, but creepypasta adjacent ideas. The first is the SCP Foundation. Now, what's the SCP Foundation? The SAP of the Secure Cuckold Protection Agency. What is the SCP?
I don't know. It just anything that's gay and doesn't act normal. So, and has.
Damn, Lucid, you're there?
I mean, hey, it's got one of the letters from my name in there. C, so it must mean I'm in there.
Yep,
that makes sense.
Lucid is an SCP. What kind of pasta? I'll have you know it's the creepiest, the spookiest of pasta. It's the scary spaghetti. And you can only find it here on the Cherry Popsicles Bad Comic Streams Extravaganza Stupid Boopin' Streams. Stubbs Squibby, give me a licky, and hit the funny bell. Okay, let's go.
All right.
So what's the SCP Foundation? Give a summary, Lucid, because you're the smart one. I eat a Slim Jim.
All I could say about the SCP Foundation is it's like a big project for people to write about weird entities and shit. You put it all in this one Creative Commons group, and some are good, some are very popular, and some are downright terrible. And we're going to look at some of them, and then when we're done with that, we're going to swap over to something else in the same stream.
Of all the creepypastas, this is one of them.
Yeah. Much like how...
Also, you have...
I was going to say, like...
Go
ahead.
Also, yes, Fox, we're going to probably be nicer to this than we are to most other things. Don't worry. We're not going to bully your special ed classroom. We love you here.
No, we don't.
Much like how fucking Slender Man and Jeff the Killer and all that came from a fucking 4chan board or something, and then became popular for their own format of storytelling. SCP kind of had the similar thing with the statue. That was the first kind of start of the SCP. Was on 4chan, I believe, and then it sort of catapulted into being the whole SCP Foundation. So 4chan is where creativity comes to exist and then dies.
Are you saying that stories about the irate gamer are not works of creativity?
You expect
He's a gamer, but he has a bad attitude.
You expect creativity and irate gamer to be in the same sentence?
Yes, it's the SCP Foundation. Isn't this where all the most intelligent people come to write stories?
Also, Cherry,
so
when you said he had the bad attitude, you're thinking of the game dude. Come on.
Lucid. There are exactly 3 video game critics. There is the angry video game nerd, there is Angry Joe, and then there are clones of those two.
No, you see, the video game reviewers, it's Angry Video Game Nerd after the irate gamer. So it's irate gamer, then angry video game nerd, then the one time that the nostalgia critic reviewed a video game.
Hey, the Bart video was like...
He did Baby's Kids.
Something.
He did Baby's Kids, yeah.
Okay, we're fucking
He did
flailing.
Bart too.
Guys, what about JonTron? Don't we all just love JonTron and his beautiful hot takes?
I love JonTron. My favorite time was when he said White Nation. Oh my god, why? We're delaying so much.
We have
These
SCPs
are good
on
stories,
screen.
for God's sake.
Some
Okay,
of them are.
Do you have the statue pulled up? The statue one was what I wanted to do first.
Let me actually pull that up. Give me 1 second while we flail for time.
God damn it, Lucid.
Nobody told me we were doing the statue originally.
You should have known it. Also, yeah, we did tell you.
You did not. You said click the ones in the editing chat. Fuck off.
It's because we want to do those.
There was no SCP-173 in there. Fuck off. Anyways, who's doing the fucking statue if we're doing this shit?
Well, Elias, you do it. You sound like someone who would write for SCP.
Okay, so, SCP-173, item class SCP-173, object class Euclid. And special containment procedures. Oh my god, that's the name of the series! Whoa!
Well, wait, his geometry is Euclidean? Holy shit. Holy shit!
They dropped the ball.
God.
They dropped the name.
Oh my god, that's the name of it in the title. Jesus, that's so smart.
Where's our Peter Griffin gifs of him saying, he said it.
He said the line, Lois. He said the line.
Hey, item SCP-173 is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel enter SCP-173's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at any time, and the door is to be relocked behind them. That's weird. At all times, 2 people must maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 until all personnel have been vacated and relocked the container. Description: moved to Site 19 in 1993. Origin:
Site 19?
Is that like Area 51, but
It's...
Area 19?
Dude, Site 19, that's only like 7 years too old for Dan Schneider. Okay, let's keep going.
Oh my fucking god. Origin is, as of yet, unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. SCP...
Thank God they told us the exact SCP brand. This is like going to the Hot Pocket Chase Morgan gamer compound.
Did he eat Hot Pocket brand? And did Hot Pockets and Cheetos? SCP-173 is anime and extremely hostile.
Wait, he's anime? SCP-73 is anime? He's an anime?
They made SpongeBob into an anime, so this must work.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's an anime.
Yeah, we all knew he was an anime. How did you not know?
I didn't know.
The objects cannot move while within a direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken any time with SCP-173. Personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. And in the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures.
Wow,
So-
guys. They ripped off Slender Man. Can you believe this?
So
This is a Slender Man. Oh God! I just realized we haven't covered Slender Man. And then I realized, no, I don't want to cover Slender Man.
so
I don't want some teenage, like fucking 14-year-old white woman to stab me in the woods.
oh my God, is that Slender Man? I need to kill myself.
Oh my God! I want to live in Slender Man's house. I better murder my friend about it. Tee hee hee. I hate teenagers.
I remember when that first came out, and I actually read like some fucking magazine where they talked about the Slender Man killers, and it was the dumbest shit ever that these kids
Okay.
were playing creepypasta.
Okay, I will say, Fox. I will say, with this, a lot of people compared this to the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. Well, that's technically true. Like, I mean, there probably was some inspiration from that. Like, thing that moves when you're not looking at it isn't like this brand unique idea. I think there's like stories of that in ancient Greece.
There was, but the reason why people compare it is the episode with the Weeping Angels aired like I believe like 3 weeks before this was posted on 4chan,
Yeah.
so the timing lines up.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I
hell,
couldn't believe it.
hell, for the longest time, people were like, "Oh my God, Doctor Who stole this story," because people actually thought this came out first, which is fucking stupid.
Yes.
Alright, let's go back.
Doctor Who would take advice and inspiration from a random 4chan post.
All right, let's keep going. We're almost done with this like basic story.
Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. The reddish-brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. Origin of these materials is unknown. The enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis. So he just shits on
Thank you,
the floor?
4chan. Thank you,
I-
4chan.
Of course. Of course, can't have-
Go ahead.
No. Can't have a 4chan post without mentioning that somebody's shitting and pissing all over the walls.
I always kind of, whenever looking back at this one SCP, because this was the beginning, I'm trying to think back in the mindset of what the original author was thinking. And one of the questions that always comes to mind is that opening, I guess like that last paragraph, I guess you want to call it, whatever, about cleaning the enclosure on a bi-weekly basis. I have to wonder why. What's the point of it?
It's probably to add like some level of realism. Like this was some like 16-year-old saying, "Yeah, I need to add realism to this story." So it shits itself because that's what real animals do. They shit. They shit.
I guess
No,
so.
guys, you don't know. It's alive. It's alive. It poops. It pees. It bleeds. It's got life within it. Don't you know life likes to shit everywhere?
Well,
Life is the eternal act of shitting on the floor. Thus spoke Zarathustra.
unless it's your bed
Alrighty,
chair.
guys.
Unless it's your
These
bed chair.
eaters, rise up. Let's shit on the floor and get our piss jugs.
So the next one that we could do is the coffee machine one.
Oh, we can do? Wow, Luce. You telling me what I can and cannot do, you fuck?
Well, so I would have gone for the one that is, I think it's 1762. It's 1762. It's the one of like the paper dragons in a box because it's a really sad one, but it's also kind of long.
Yeah, but that one's good.
Yeah,
That one's good.
I want to. If I had to choose a different one, I'd kind of want to go for the absurd one. That's kind of cool. And my second pick would probably be the coffee machine. So, do we want to read that one next?
Yeah, let's do the coffee machine, the cocky machine,
And
the
before,
kofefe
yeah.
machine.
And before we look at the other SCPs that we got recommended, are we gonna want to look at 049, the Witch Doctor?
Nah, let's skip him.
Okay.
Yeah, the witch doctors isn't pissing shit on the floor, so fuck 'em.
Okay, guys, I'll summarize the witch doctor. So the witch doctor, he sang the witch doctor, and he gave me good advice. He said ooh ee, ooh ah, ting tang, wah wah, bing bang, and then he gave me AIDS. And that's the witch doctor. That's the entire story of the witch doctor.
But does he poo and pee on the floor, or does he use the toilet?
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, he's a Victorian. Hey, he is a Victorian, a man of class. He shits on the street like the nobility.
Okay, so he just finds a nice puddle and just crashes right there. What a true gentleman.
A true gentleman and a scholar.
Exquisite.
And remember, the Victorians were the people who had the gall to call every other culture on planet Earth savage.
All right, Lucid, you're reading the coffee machine because, yeah, you seem like you need to get some energy.
Anybody want some coffee? I love that.
It's the coffee machine. Oh, god damn it.
All right, one second.
No, keep going, guys.
I need a drink of water. Okay. Item number SCP-294, Object Class Euclid. I've always kind of wondered, like, the object class, like, what fucking differentiates them, but whatever. Special Containment Procedures.
So, from what I understand, the different ones, they're safe, which basically means it can be contained and there's nothing really you have to do with it. Euclid, which is like, it is hard to contain, it can be a bit dangerous, and then Keter is basically, Jesus fucking Christ, this thing breaks out every goddamn week.
I've always seen it as safe is boring unless it has something cool about it. Euclid is weird as shit, but not necessarily dangerous. And Keter is, this thing just kills things. This thing just kills. It's just a kill machine. It's just a death machine. That's all.
Death machine.
That's all I've ever understood about it. And then there's other like subclasses or shit. But anyways.
Is that a reference to the funny game Call of Duty Zombies Death Machine?
Wow. Anyways,
Call of Duty Dead Babies. Call of Duty loads of dead babies.
Special Containment Procedures. Guy's name. No, I'm joking. There are no standard.
He's got to wear a cock cage. They got to put a funny cock cage on the machine.
There are no standard special containment procedures on file for item SCP-294. We could just end it right there.
Yeah, it's just an entirely normal coffee machine. 50 cents a cup, motherfucker.
However, only personnel of security clearance level 2 or higher are allowed to interact with it. See document, blah, blah, blah. SCP-294 is currently being stored in the second floor personnel break room and is monitored by 2 guards of security clearance level 3 at all times. Yes, my coffee machine. It must not go into the hands of evil.
So,
I mean, for the things this thing does.
Yes.
Oh my god. This coffee machine must be an SCP. I gave it 4 quarters and it only counted 2.
I gave it 4 quarters and it gave me cold coffee and told me to go fuck myself.
No,
then I realized it wasn't a...
You guys don't understand. I put my dollar into the machine, and then I was like, okay, I don't want this anymore. So I hit the button, and instead of my dollar coming back out, it gave me 4 quarters. What the fuck is this?
Holy shit! Holy fucking... What is this magic?
All right.
Also, okay, Tailfin, I'll adjust for inflation. I put a $100 bill into the machine, you know, an average little change we all hold around, and it didn't give me coffee.
Item.
See, guys,
okay.
the joke.
The joke is inflation.
Up there, fucking Lucid goes, putting his fetish into everything.
On this week's episode of the Writer's Barely Disguised Fetish. I wonder how many SCPs are just barely disguised fetish. Anyways, description.
Too many.
Item SCP-294. I'm just gonna keep saying 294 because saying SCP before it is annoying. Appears to be a standard coffee.
SCP-8675-309.
Shut the fuck up. You have to say the whole song whenever you say the name. Item
Yes.
294 appears to be a standard coffee vending machine, the only noticeable difference being an entry touchpad with buttons corresponding to English QWERTY keyboard. Upon depositing 50 cents US currency into the coin slot, the user is prompted to enter the name of any liquid using the touchpad. Upon doing so, a standard 12-ounce paper cup drink
Dude, what if I put the words "come" into it? What if I type down the words "come" into the machine? Will it give me a cup of cum? Ah!
I just imagine that there is some scientist in this fucking organization who's just a complete fucking retard, and every day he just enters in the most retarded shit into this machine, hoping that somebody finally catches him doing some stupid shit.
I'd like to imagine the scientists know that there's these fucking weirdos, and so what they'll do, they'll just like go behind the machine, plug in like some sort of Ethernet to it, and just write code specifically so it autocorrects whenever you try to say like cum, it'll just do cumin, so you can't fucking do cum every single fucking hour of the day.
A fucking jar of liquid human. Holy shit.
This is 1984 right here. I can't have my jar of cum.
Okay, wait, how hot would you have to make human to make a liquid of it?
Pretty hot.
Anyways.
Not as hot as this video's sponsor, Nacons.
I thought you said napalm for a second.
Yes, that's right. We're sponsored by the Military Industrial Complex.
Anyways.
Really?
Have you ever wanted... Oh god, that joke is bad. I actually don't think I should make it.
Can I
Make
just-
it.
Yeah, fucking, it's directed at the... Yeah, it's directed at the U.S. government. I can make it. Hey kids, welcome to Halliburton. Have you ever wanted to see brown kids turn black?
Oh no!
Guys, you see the joke? The joke is that the U.S. has dropped napalm on several countries.
We have just gone offline, I imagine.
Oh, no.
guys, why is there a laser sight point at my head?
Oh no.
I don't know who
Hillary,
these
I
people are.
just
don't know who
wanted
these
to
people are.
say... Hillary, I just wanted to say, I'm sorry about the joke. Your hats that you were selling were so cool.
Alright, let's keep reading.
Oh, that joke is going to get me in trouble someday.
Upon doing so, a standard 12-ounce paper drinking cup is placed and liquid indicated is poured. 97 initial test runs were performed, including requests for Wadi. What the fuck did I just say?
Why?
Including requests for water, coffee, beer, and soda, non-consumable liquids such as sulfuric acid, wiper fluid, and motor oil, as well as substances that do not usually exist in liquid state, such as nitrogen, iron, and glass.
Okay. So wait, what if I asked it for a cup of dead baby?
You probably get that, baby.
I mean, that might come up later, so I mean, it's possible you
Okay,
could,
so think
just
about it.
bring-
Think about it. Think about it. Would a cup of dead baby come out as like a puree, or would it be like a boiled liquid, right? Like, would you get a dead baby smoothie, or would you get like a consistent melted baby liquid?
So I think they'd be so it'd be mostly smooth, but there'd be a few little chunks. It'd be kind of like a strawberry shake.
Oh, hell yeah.
The
Yeah,
chunks-
shoot me up a cup of dead baby.
The chunks would be aluminum from the fucking coat hanger.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So now I'm just okay, you guys know about the service coffee, right? You know, the fucking shitty service coffee?
Yes.
You know, the buy me a coffee. I want to make one of those
Milk is
explicitly so it can have the joke, buy me a cup of dead baby.
Oh no. Anyways, reading on. And each one returned a success. Test runs with solid materials such as diamond have failed, however, as it appeared that SCP-294 can only deliver substances that can exist in liquid state. I thought diamonds are fucking whatever.
I'll look it up.
It's a It is of note that approximately 50 uses, the machine would not respond to further requests. After a period of approximately 90 minutes, the machine seemed to have restocked itself. It is also interesting to note that many caustic liquids that would have eaten through a normal paper cup seem to have no effect on the cups dispensed by the machine.
Okay, so yes, diamonds can be made into a liquid, however, it can only be done in the absence of oxygen. So that might explain it.
Testing is
That
ongoing.
means it's a lie!
Testing is
Wow,
ongoing.
you're telling me this fake story is fiction?
Wow.
Yeah!
I wanted my coffee machine to be real. I want some coffee. Testing is ongoing. As suggested, SCP-294 was moved to the second floor personnel break room as a money-saving venture. Following incident 24901, guards were stationed at the item as a security clearance became necessary to interact with it. Oh god, do we want to read this fucking huge-ass motherfucking... Oh my god, that's huge. I did not need to know this whole story. Why they have
I think we should skip it. It's a little boring, you know? Like, some of these are good, but like, how many jokes can we make? Let's pick like 3 of them and we'll read them. Let's each go. Lucid, you pick yours first.
For what?
I thought this was just a list of like things they tested it on.
Oh, you first, then. I haven't thought of something funny.
I can't see the list. You're scrolled up too far, retard.
Oh.
You baboon.
Wait, where am I scrolling?
Yep. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, okay, so these are just some tests. Okay, so let's read, each of us can like choose one addendum we want funny. Okay, I'll read addendum 294. Researcher punched in, brackets, from a safe range, brackets, request for cup of anti-water. The machine hummed briefly, then displayed, quote, out of range on the entry pad. It is theorized that SCP-294 has a limited range of collection and cannot reach into altered universes / dimensions. So that means that this thing can't go all the way around. So if I wanted to get like a local drink from Japan, I might not be able to because, you know, copyright laws.
That just makes sense to me.
Okay, I have to read this one.
Well, then read this one, dum-dum.
Alright, addendum 294Q-01. The subject keyed the perfect drink. The machine dispensed a cup containing an odorless lavender liquid. After drinking the liquid, the subject appeared to go into shock. Subject later committed suicide, leaving a note which read, "I'm sorry, but at this point, everything is just one big letdown. Requesting such a drink again is highly discouraged. None of the components of the drink have yet been identified."
It probably... So, I'm just wondering, did it give him, like, an actual drink, or did it just, like, give him some Coca-Cola, but just, like, with a different label?
It's Crystal Pepsi! We've learned the truth!
Perfect! Any that you
The
see, Elias?
story has proven that Crystal Pepsi is the one truth. That's because it's named after that fox slut the furries like. I don't know.
That was the one that I was gonna read, but I guess let's read the
cup of liquid fox slut.
Let's read the funny one of people ordering fucking piss in the machine.
Where's the piss one?
Holy shit! Iris got to the machine.
Yeah, she did.
Where's the piss one?
Addendum 294AH. A D-class personnel. AH. A D-class personnel with the IQ of 99 and low curiosity scores.
Double digits, baby!
Want to request. The D-class personnel produced a request for blood of Canis lupus and received a cup of liquid sequence identified as wolf blood. The D-class personnel next provided a request. D-class next provided a request for saliva of horse saliva. And received a
Holy shit, horse saliva, Adam!
horse saliva.
Guys, all of our random Discord users getting a fucking shout out tonight.
The D-class personnel next produced a request for urine of koalas and received a cup of liquid identified as koala urine. The D-class personnel next produced a request for I can't fucking read that.
Alright, let me try it.
Spinal fluid.
Cerebrospinal fluid of Phenobes pattersonalo.
I'm gonna look up what this is.
It's a dinosaur, I think.
It's Denver the last dinosaur. He's my friend and a whole lot more. That implies he was having sex with his owners. Anyway, keep going.
It's an extinct rat.
Oh, okay. I received a cup of liquid currently undergoing analysis. Is known to be
It's like a capybara beaver.
that
Or otter.
that
Capybara beavers both existed and are now extinct.
It's a capybara otter, I mean. It's like a combination
Oh
of the two.
my god. And it went extinct about 8 million years ago, so guys, we can recreate it.
We have the technology. We can rebuild him.
Okay,
Give me the funny beaver barra.
We're not cavemen. We have technology.
Funny Patrick Star breaking the thing.
this one's a little bit funny and can kind of transition us into the next stuff. Dr. King reproduced a request for
Martin Luther King Jr.
a cup of room temperature superconductor and received a cup of apple juice with seeds floating in it. That's kind of funny. All right, so we have 3 other SCPs. There is 7987, 3008, and 3467J. Elias, which one would you like to do?
Oh my god. Reread our options again. So I'd
So we
say
have 7987, 3008, and 3467J.
I'm
Whoa,
gonna
whoa,
say
whoa, whoa, whoa,
308.
whoa, hold on. Jester, how dare you say that about Pepsi, you motherfucker. You cocksucking motherfucker. How dare you say Pepsi is death? Pepsi is the shit. Ain't gonna hear no fucking Coca-Cola fans coming in there with their fucking liquid shit water trying to diss Pepsi. Pepsi is the good soda. Yeah, that Mountain Dew. Oh, I drink Mountain Dew. You want to die young, you drink Mountain Dew, and alcohol can do that job better.
Dr. Pibb.
But no, Pepsi is the shit. I ain't gonna hear this slander out some Sprite. You ever tried drinking Sprite when you're anything but majorly ill? It tastes like shit. It tastes like sticky, grotesque shit.
Ginger ale is superior
It
to
is like
Sprite.
someone pissing down your throat, and I'm not Irish, so I don't want that. I want flavor.
Ginger
So
ale is
I will
superior.
drink Diet Pepsi. That scared away one viewer. Okay, we can go back now.
Look, ginger ale is superior to Sprite. Let's just get that under wraps there.
Sure.
I'm banning you and I'm doxing.
But what? No,
Sure.
it is. It's not terrible like Sprite is.
Ginger ale is fine, but it's nothing compared to the cool, refreshing
No, if
Diet
we
Pepsi.
want to talk about good drinks, root beer is good depending on brand.
Okay, fair. I'll hear the argument for root beer.
So
Okay, so we scared off one viewer with that angry, screaming rant about Pepsi, so let's keep going.
Let him speak.
I'm doing 3008.
3008. All right. I think this will be the last SCP we do, and then we can move on to the Backrooms. This is actually weirdly enough.
This is a topic we can revisit too. So like,
this has been kind of short so far. So we'll look at 3008, which is
yeah. If you guys want more after this episode, if you guys want more SCP shit, just like let us know in the comments. Well, we'll gladly
Jerry.
do it. Like, this is an endless well.
Cherry, it's time for you to read. You're reading this.
Oh, no. Okay. Item SCP... Lucid, quit fucking flicking out of your fucking screen. Item SCP-3008. Object Class Euclidean Geometry. Special Containment Procedure. The retail park containing SCP-3008 has been purchased by the Foundation and converted into Site Black Blocks. All public roads leading to or passing by Site Black Blocks have been redirected. Thought that said restricted. The entrance to SCP-3008 is to be monitored at all times, and no one is to enter SCP-3008 outside of testing as permitted by the senior researcher. Humans exiting SCP-3008 are to be detained and then debriefed prior to the administration of amnesiacs. Guys, it's the funny flashlight from Men in Black. Dependent upon the duration of their stay at SCP-3008, a cover story may need to be generated prior to their release. Any other entities exiting SCP-008... Is this the fucking Blood Lake? Oh, it's the IKEA. I misunderstood.
Oh, you're fine.
Are to be terminated. Uh-oh. Guys, this is going to get spooky. SCP-3008 is a large retail unit previously owned and branded as an IKEA. So it just has bad furniture. That's the spooky part. Lucid, the more you shake the screen, the more you scroll, the worse the bitrate gets. A popular furniture chain. A person entering SCP-3008 must through the main entrance and then pass out of sight of the doors will find themselves transported to SCP-3008.1. This displacement will typically go unnoticed, as no change will occur from the perspective of the victim. Oh, that's a great language. They will generally not become aware until they try to return to the entrance. SCP-3008-1 is a space resembling the inside of an IKEA furniture store, extending beyond the limits of what could physically be contained within the dimensions. This is what socialism does for you guys. It breaks the laws of reality. Insert generic joke about how socialism is when free stuff. Where the fuck was I?
Guys, so, what's the joke here? I mean, like, so...
Yeah, this is actually going to be kind of boring. Like, it's funny that it's an IKEA, and the joke is that they're Swedish.
Well,
you know what? Fuck you, original author. You smell. I'm going to make your story better. This is Cherry's rewritten. That's where Cherry makes the shit better.
we
need
it edited version of the stream where someone's just like, who's like, this is Cherry's rewritten segment, and it just like it was like a bloom filter over with text at the top. Cherry's rewritten, and it's just like
which needs to be handwritten. By the way, the text needs to be handwritten, preferably poorly.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's always a requirement.
Okay. All right, start it back at the beginning. Cherry's rewritten SCP, the funny furniture store. SCP-7965 is a spooky store known as American Furniture Warehouse. Anyone who leaves there is to be shot immediately because they have been tainted. Description: SCP is an American furniture warehouse, but as soon as you enter it, the doors will fucking lock on you because you ain't leaving till you buy a couch. There ain't no way you're getting out of this till you get a motherfucking couch. The first thing you'll notice is that some of the furniture, but not all of it, is alive and will try to beat you with a stick. You must fight back this furniture with your own stick, provided by the Foundation.
Where are you reading this from?
Provided by
Did you write this down, Cherry?
He's got it on the top of his head.
After fighting your way, you will find yourself in a mythical yet terrifying location known as the bathroom section. I cannot describe what will happen because it is horrifying. It is horrifying to everyone but famous YouTuber Coyote Lovely. After getting through the bathroom section, you have to walk through the hall of recliners. Be warned that if you sit in one of the recliners, you'll be forever trapped there. However, it will be very comfy. Very, very comfy. They're very good recliners. After doing all of this, you will find yourself in there with their famous mascot. You know the tiger from the commercials? It's a real tiger! Woo! If you can somehow get around this tiger, you will have the honor, the privilege, the right to buy an overpriced couch, and then you can leave.
we need the addendum where one of the people go in there without their credit card.
No, he never came back.
He
We
never
don't
came
talk
back.
about the one who entered without his card.
The tiger ate him.
Addendum.
No, he became the furniture. Where do you
He
think
became the
living
furniture!
The other
And no,
couch
it's
is
not like
beat.
the skull.
The other
It's
couch
not
is
like the furniture is made of skulls either. It's like the fucking owner is an alchemist. He can turn bones into like actual table legs.
the fucking
Yeah,
the fucking couches start beating you to shit, and you like start turning into fucking clay, and they just keep beating you as you mold into a couch.
The couches don't like it's not a creative thing where their like arms distort into it. No, it's like a shitty animation where they just tape human legs and human arms onto them.
They have the couches just like slide forward. They don't even shuffle or anything to hit you. They just have a fucking like stick taped to the side that fucking like flails around, hoping to hit something.
If they hit you too hard, the fucking recliner legs shoot out.
It's attached to the fucking
addendum.
like, no, it's attached to the fucking recliner like stick. So as they're fucking like flailing the stick back and forth, the recliner legs are opening and closing constantly.
This has been SCP-7956, the fucking spooky furniture warehouse where the furniture mugs you.
Go ahead, Elias. What are you gonna say?
You know what? I'm done. So how do the mattresses fight in this spooky
don't.
furniture store?
Have you ever tried to move a large mattress? You know where you have to like shimmy one part of it to the other. Yeah, it's like that. And you know how hard it is to keep them balanced. Now imagine a living being trying to balance like that.
Oh my god! So it's not very effective at fighting, but it's just really funny to watch it flail around.
It's one of those things where it's not an effective fighter until a whole ass mattress falls on you.
So the whole goal is just avoid getting in that situation.
Yes, basically the entire goal of this store, the entire goal is to navigate your way to the fucking desk and buy a shitty couch. That's your entire goal.
What about when you go to the food court? Like you accidentally start wandering there to the fucking meatball
This is
store.
American Furniture Warehouse. You think they can afford a food court?
Yes, they can.
They just
Yeah,
choose
did
not
you
to.
find the owner's wife? The spooky thing about her is she makes really shitty food.
Well,
Oh my god, she makes the greatest chili dogs ever, but you'll be running to the bathroom section, and you have to start from the beginning again!
This
well-
spooky shit the toilets attack you with.
No, what happens is, so the lid on the toilet just starts flopping up and down when you're trying to shit on it. They start flying everywhere.
Okay, but you know how like their fucking the lid kind of looks like a mouth? Yeah, they start telling really shitty jokes too.
no,
Oh,
wait,
God.
better idea.
Unintended or not intended?
You go
Yes,
to the,
unintended. Their
you-
jokes are about shit.
You go to the bathroom, the door locks on you, and the toilet just starts flooding.
Okay,
And then
so is
when
there,
you grab
okay,
the
okay.
plunger, it doesn't work!
Okay, so now I'm wondering, is there an SCP that's just called the toilet with a scat fetish? Is that real? It's probably real.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying that we need to start writing SCPs, but what I am saying is I think we have a great idea here.
You know what?
This is the
You know
most
what?
passion I've ever heard from Cherry.
One of our next streams for the fucking Creepypasta Month, we need to fucking one of us needs to write either a Creepypasta or an SCP and just see where it goes. It'll be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But
No, we don't
regardless,
write it. We just walk in. The concept, all we know is the original story's title, and we gotta make a story off that.
That you know what? That would be an amazing stream if just for one stream.
Oh my god. I don't know if we'll do that for Creepypasta Month, but we'll do that for something. I just don't know what.
In a future stream after Creepypasta Month is over, I would love it if we did a stream that was just dedicated to us writing an awful story.
Yeah, chat seems to like that. I'm glad you guys like that. That segment will come back. Don't worry.
All right. So the IKEA, we already kind of talked a bit about it, and more or less we
covered it perfectly. Lucid, we covered it perfectly. I think I touched all the bases.
Yeah. So, anyways, the idea of the IKEA SCP is you get in there, and now it's endless. You can't find your way out, and there's spooky things inside. Little did we all know this would later come back in a future reinstallment, you could say, where we got an
I don't know
entirely
what
new
you're
thing.
talking. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. What kind of concept is basically just this but worse?
Well, I'd like to tell you, my friends, it's called the Backrooms.
Oh god. Okay, let's do the original Backroom story first. I sent the image. The image is somewhere in the fucking chat. Let me find it.
I have it pulled up on stream.
You do have to correct it, Lucid. Remember, you already corrected it. You're correcting it. Okay.
God damn it, Lucid.
Oh wait, hold on. That's not the image. Hold on.
All right, Fox.
I need to get the actual image.
All right, Fox. We'll look at yours and we'll do them another day. I'm sorry, we've kind of hit our time because most of this stream is going to be about the Backrooms.
Okay, let me pull up the image.
Because it's bad.
Stream. So most of you probably know what we're about to talk about for this. This is the Backrooms that most people know. So, Cherry, would you like to read it, or who do you?
It's
want
not
to
wait, is it up on the? Okay, it's up on the screen. Sorry. Yeah, I'll read it. I'll fucking read it. And I'm gonna try to read this actually in a kind of spooky tone. If you're not careful and you no-clip out of reality in the wrong area, you'll end up in the Backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, and the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell hears you.
So
that's fucking good writing. That's really good.
That's a short story. It gets to the point, and it gives you an idea of the fear you're going to be dealing with in this situation. Yeah. You don't know if something is in there. You may have an idea of how big it is, but that sure, a number could tell you how big something is, but think about how big your room is right now. Probably like, I want to say my room is probably like 30 square feet, 40 square feet. It's a kind of large room, but kind of small. I don't know how big.
Now imagine that in miles.
Yeah, like that's pretty big. You're gonna be wandering around. You might die before you ever find whatever monster, if there even is something there. You don't know.
Yeah,
that's scary.
This story, this thrives on its vagaries. This is that, the funny mystery box concept that J.J. Abrams likes to fucking spew out. This is that done well. It is the idea that it is scary, you don't know it, you don't know what's there, but it feels like there is more here. You just don't know what.
But guys, I just want to say, we live in a past Five Nights at Freddy's world, so this needs more! There's no lore to this!
Look,
how can you have lore without the lore?!
It's what happens would 4chan post something
No!
first,
No! You
it gets
can't have
fucked up.
horror without lore!
Welcome
Where's
to
the
the
purple guy?
You know what?
Where's the pizzas?
I have the whole thing for you. We have the Backrooms wiki.
This actually looks like it might be a different wiki too. Oh my god, there are two of them?
There are multiple wikis. There are multiple wikis.
Okay, I wanted to go through what we might have multiple wikis we're gonna go over, guys.
I only have this one right here, and if you have a different one, just link it to me. But
there's another one in the in the chat. I'll scroll up for it in a minute. But
yeah, just this. I'm gonna go.
Okay,
over
guys.
levels.
Here's the first.
Yeah. I was just gonna say I'm gonna go over.
Okay, here's the first sign it's fucking ruined. Here's the first sign it's ruined. Scroll down after the good story. Right after the good story is gone. Let's see. First sign this is ruined. Hey, look, symbolism. This implies civilization or some complexity. Hey, look, survival difficulty. Wow, this is written down in a goddamn book. Oh, and look, safe, secure, minimal entity count. Wow, in just one image. Let me fucking do a word count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. In 6 words, you've ruined the horror.
Oh, guys, don't attack it. Don't, guys, the lore. It's all about the lore nowadays. Haven't you played the hit game Five Funkles?
I am proud to say I haven't. I am proud to say I have not played Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh my God,
Five Nights at Freddy's and its consequences have been a disaster for horror writing.
But guys, don't you know that the little kids, the little zoomy zoomers, they need their lore for horror. They don't understand subtlety or,
you know. The average Backrooms author is the best argument for Roe v. Wade out there. So,
what the fuck?
God, guys, you know what? I gotta say, I am Matt Pat in this situation. I can't do any horror without having to listen to 15 fucking videos that explain the lore. That's not scary to me, brother. Being alone, that's not scary. I'm alone in my room right now. But with stories, I am scared whenever I have to read a word.
I lived my entire life in a basement to hide from my abusive parents. Why would I be scared of being alone?
Well, let's
go
ahead.
So we got unreasonably mad. We got unreasonably mad at 6 fucking words. Let's keep going.
I'm gonna go ahead and read this wiki's version of what the original Backrooms is, and see how they managed to...
Okay, I'm sorry to go off again. The fact that there are multiple wikis over this concept kind of show you how ruined it's been.
Oversaturated, nobody knows. Like, even with the SCP Foundation, there is one wiki everyone goes to.
There are a couple spin-offs that happen for their own reason, but, there's one consistent wiki.
Even with creepypastas, there's a main website that everyone knows that is curated as all hell. There's a secondary website that is the go crazy, go stupid, whatever you want, and then there's the troll pasta wiki. Those each have their own purpose. This is just nonsensical chaos.
Yeah, this is just 18 people wanted to scribble their own thing down. And I should be clear, when we talk about, the problems of the Backrooms, I'm really not talking about, the games about the Backrooms, though don't get me started. There are a few I could go nuts on. Or the fucking videos about the Backrooms. Those tend to work, but oh my god, the writing about the Backrooms is what kills it.
Guys, don't tell me that you guys are totally not scared of the pizza back room where you get chased by giant pizzas. Isn't that
will actually
scary,
get to
guys?
that. We'll get to that.
I'll look at that, but I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this entry from this wiki and just see how it gets changed. So, survival difficulty class 1, safe, secure, minimal entity count. Yes, safe and secure instantly throws out the horror. Great, cool.
God, guys, this totally doesn't sound like the SCP Foundation.
You fucked it up. Great. All right. Wow, oh my god, this literally is just formatted like SCP. Holy shit.
It is.
You're
Oh
not-
my god.
Oh my god, you're not wrong!
And this, guys, is why the SCP Foundation literally refuses to deal with the Backrooms.
Alright,
This
level
is
0.
like if the SCP Foundation had a fucking bukkake gangbang with the fucking characters from Five Nights at Freddy's. Don't any of you motherfuckers draw that. Don't you dare.
Rodeo, we're counting
Anyway,
on
continue.
Anyways, level 0.
God damn.
Level 0 is the first level of the Backrooms, and the first level many may encounter. Wait, many encounter. Oh, many encounter. The first picture ever taken of level 0. Wow, cool. You just ripped off the original image. You will see that a lot, where it's just random images people manage to compile, and it's only one image ever. Description.
Okay, real quick. Pizza, stop being gay in my chat. How dare you? Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Level 0 is a non-linear space resembling the back rooms of a retail outlet. Yes, back rooms. Cool. Similar to its
Great. Wow.
previous form, there are multiple forms of level 0.
Okay,
Wonderful.
Previous form. I need to see this shit. Open that in another tab.
Oh my god. Is this a
Wait,
different... Wait, this is...
There's a
No, this is the
different
same...
website.
This is the same wiki. This is the same wiki. It's just a different version.
What?
Fucking thing.
Wait, this is
Look at
okay.
it.
Scroll to the top. Wait, hold on. Scroll to the
Wait.
top.
Go down. Go down. Go down.
Okay, no, this is what the fuck?
Wait, I'm
How the
looking at
Go
looking at the
down.
URL. I'm looking at the URL. It's the exact same. This is an archived version of the same level.
Please do go down, because I noticed something. Yet again, you're fucking up the whole story. Why do there need to be colonies and outposts like it's a fucking Fallout game?
Wow, you fucking ruined it! The horror of isolation, gone! The danger of a fucking monster? Oh, there's minimal entities, just a couple. So that horror's gone. What's scary about this?
Oh my
Where's
god.
the horror?
Heavily guarded
There's a
base.
goddamn diner! They have a fucking food source!
Oh
The-
my god!
You know what? You know what makes this for me? The fact that there's a bullet point right here in one of the fucking groups that says this base is heavily guarded, implying they have ways of defense that might imply possible like modernized weaponry and so many other things. This is not a
They
fucking
have
horror
guns.
experience anymore.
They have food.
This is just an alternate universe. This is just an alternate universe.
But
This
guys,
isn't-
it's
You
so
first one.
spooky. It's so spooky though, because you might walk into Tom's diner and he might tell you we're out of steaks today, and then you won't get your steak.
I'm not looking at the archived
Like,
version anymore.
I wouldn't, and I wouldn't have a problem with this if it wasn't based on such like a cool concept.
Oh my god. Holy shit. The archived version is the one that has all the colonies and outposts. The one that
Even they removed this bullshit.
even they thought that was stupid as shit.
Oh my god, this is astounding. Oh my god.
Like,
So what this tells me is that this series has so little lack of direction, and I guess coordination would be a good word for it, that they're having to change this story and retcon it every 2 fucking seconds. Say what you will about the SCP Foundation, because a lot of shit falls through the cracks, but at least for the most part, there's a standard of quality for the Foundation. This is just
This-
retarded children who got off of Five Nights at Freddy's roleplay on Gmod and decided, I'm gonna wipe my own horror.
Like, the thing with this, first, I already said that. Okay, the thing with this is that, like, the idea of a horror story that's like written by multiple people and not like just one author is a great one. The SCP, as much shit as I give it and as quirky as I think it's gotten, I can't stand that. That shows the potential of this idea. This is that done incredibly wrong. This is that done with the wrong story, because this can't be... you can't really expand the original Backrooms much without ruining it. I'm gonna say it.
Like I will give my 2 cents, because I'm gonna say it here and now. I am a person who writes a lot. I'm a person who respects a lot of writers, and I think that the idea that you're writing for this stuff is fine. I like that you have creative ideas, that you're trying to make your own version of the SCP Foundation, or trying to make your own little organization or alternate universe or whatever. But I'm going to say it here and now, the fact that you're making this stuff for what is essentially supposed to be a horror experience based on isolation and anxiety about not knowing what's going on around you, the fact that you're creating a story that has bullet points and an understanding of what's supposed to be as the unknown ruins the entire concept. You have basically... The fact there is a wiki for the Backrooms, the fact there is an expanded idea for the story ruins the concept for me. I do not like it anymore. Yeah. It is not... This is not the Backrooms. This is just a different story. This is...
Like, the Backrooms... Sorry,
Go ahead.
Sorry. Like, I was gonna say, the Backrooms, the only... any story expanding the lore is stupid. It should be a setting. It could work as a setting. You could tell a story in here. But you can't tell a story about here. Because that will ruin the mystery. Making a singular monster for this concept is gonna be fucking hell. I'm shocked that one series could do a decent enough job at it. But
and the reason why they did such a decent job is they didn't really... I mean, they did quote-unquote expand on the lore, but they still stuck to the whole idea that the Backrooms is complete isolation. They didn't and I will say this right now, this is probably the least offensive level. Like, this is the one that is considered good by most people. Guys, this is the beginning. How about, you know what, fuck it, let's get to the stupid ones.
Yep, let's go through more levels. Let's go through some of the main levels.
I have up here most recently created. Tell me what's on screen. Just point to one that you want to look at.
Level 436. Let's see how the new levels of the Backrooms have gone.
This is the same.
Let's look at some, like, the main 9 levels I've seen.
What the fuck?
The Captain's Crew theme. They have a fucking theme song?
Oh, and look at this, guys. This is supposed to be scary. A fucking beach. Guys, aren't you scared? A beach! In a safe beach!
Now Cherry has to bitch about liminal spaces, doesn't he? Liminal space doesn't mean location that is empty. Just because you took a picture of Jimmy's diner, but no one's sitting in it, that just means Jimmy has a problem with cockroaches, not that it's a spooky space that reminds you of your fucking past. The Backrooms image works because it reminds you of 1,000 different locations that you think you've seen or think you've been to, but it matches none of them.
Yeah.
That's why that image is scary. It's not because, there's no people in here. It attaches to something in your head that makes you think you've been there, but you haven't. That's terrifying and wondrous. And that's how... I'm sorry, Lucid, let me finish. I'll let you have your big angry rant. Let me just finish real quick. I'm almost done.
Go.
That's a concept that has been used. It can be used not just for horror, too. Showing a place that invokes people's nostalgia. Empty, that can terrify them. That can invoke wonder. It can invoke a lot of things. This is just a pier! There are lights on this pier! People are there! There are human beings here! It's not a fucking transitional space. It doesn't remind me of shit. It's just a pier with no noticeable human beings!
You
Rant
okay?
over. Lucid, you can go now.
You okay?
I'm gonna have a stroke. Yeah, I'm dying, but I'm
Alright.
fine.
So,
I haven't had anything to drink yet, and I want to. Give me a minute.
alright. So, one thing I will say, the image on display is not a liminal space. It's not a liminal space image, because that is not an image that's not an image of something that is between or you're just passing by. That is a destination. Off in the distance you can see the destination. You see the road, which is that bridge, to the destination. That's not a liminal space. That is a destination. Secondly, liminal spaces don't necessarily have to be horror-oriented or horror-oriented. Like, I want to say, even though I don't like the fact of what has happened to the Backrooms, accepting that this is just going to be the reality that we live in, that this is how it's going to happen, fine. I can understand that you can work around this concept of liminal spaces and make that happen. You can make interesting things that don't have to be horror-oriented. Like, as controversial as it's going to sound, I like a lot of the SCPs that are not just horror monsters that try to kill you. I like a lot of them, like the one about the dragons, the paper dragons that I mentioned. I really like that one. I like the one about the coffee machine. I don't want to.
By the way, we didn't read that. I'm sorry. I'll do that after you. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I cut you off sometimes.
We didn't do that one because it was good. That was all I was gonna say.
Yeah. The coffee machine?
No, the dragon one. The dragon one.
Ah.
The Dargans.
Well, yes. The Drurg. So, the thing for me...
The history of the Druids.
Like, if you want to make a Backrooms level that's supposed to feel safe but confusing, that can work. This doesn't, because that's not... First of all, that's not a liminal space right here. This is just a fucking pier.
Yeah.
This is a pier that you could go to anywhere. This is... The way that this is organized, it's like... You're effectively taking a picture of the front of a store with the parking lot in front of it. That's what the equivalent of what you're doing. And that doesn't...
Yeah, which that can be creepy too, but it's a beach.
A liminal
Infinite
space...
beach, people!
A liminal space in similar regard to this would be if you cut out the pier out of view and you only have the bridge going from side to side alongside the just having the like water underneath. Like if we say cut it off like a little bit to the right of the pier, probably about where my cursor is if you can see it on screen, starting there and just going to the right, that creates a kind of eerie feeling like, where is this bridge? Where is it going? What's the direction?
Yeah.
Where is all this? That creates an entirely different air of, I guess, like, suspense, but also you feel something there. It doesn't have to be scary. It just has to work within the whole confines. This doesn't. Like,
but Lucid.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
I'll just say my last
Lucid
thing.
Sorry.
Sorry. I think I'm seconds off of when you're speaking. I'm so sorry. But the last thing I'm going to say is, as someone who has written stuff like this, like, for example, one of the books that I've written, there's a scene where a character is in a dream, and they're in this endless field that they cannot see any hills or dips, mountains, no trees, nothing. It's just an endless grass field. There's a way that a sense of liminal space works, and the way that I think it works is when you don't know a good starting or stopping place and you're just kind of stuck in the middle, don't know where to go, don't know if there will be an end or a beginning. You're just randomly thrown into somewhere that you have no idea where you are. That's what works.
Yeah. And this is a safe, habitable area devoid of... It's just a goddamn beach then, isn't it? It's just a beach.
An endless beach.
Ooh, an endless tropical paradise. Oh, I'm so scared. Fucking Elias, read some of this. I gotta knock back some Sailor Jerry's or I'm gonna kill.
And there's a bar where you get served pina coladas!
Elias, actually...
Oh, but the pina coladas are non-alcoholic! Ooh, spooky!
Elias, I have a good question. Do you want to go on your rant? Do you have a rant about the Backrooms?
It's retarded.
Fair enough.
Thank you. I appreciate your input. You get to read.
A bunch of fucking children came in, who, as I said, were retarded, fucking love Five Nights at Freddy's, and just decided to shit all over this idea.
Yeah. Alright, well, fucking reads. I don't want to go too deep into this one, so just, I don't know, read the fucking description. Let's hear how horrifying this is while I knock back fucking Sailor Jerry.
I'm gonna read this in my spooky voice. Level 436 is regarded as a safe place to settle, similar to level 11. Though getting to the level itself is more dangerous than the journeys to most other known habitable levels. Due to this, it has a slightly smaller population. The level is an infinite beachfront. The beach consists of white sand and turquoise water. The temperature of the sea and the weather of the level is unstable and can go from a tropical environment to frigid, stormy weather with little in the morning. Hey, there's something interesting there. There's one interesting thing.
Wow. Oh, it's like the weather in my shitty hometown.
Wait a
Spooky!
Elias, I would like you to finish the description if you would like to, or you can go on a rant if you want to. I have a rant about this, but I want to let you have your moment to speak.
You're gonna speak over me no matter what.
No, I want to let you have your rant.
The weather changes, while intimidating, do not pose any threat to life besides the possibility of encampments or items being washed away. Oh no! I lost my flip-flops! The backroom just taken everything from me!
I've lost my almond water! I'm so scared!
The level also has semi-regular day and night cycle, though periods of daylight and night fluctuate in unstable manner, akin to the patterns of weather. Oh no! It's only 1 hour of daytime! Upon entering the level, wanderers are likely to arrive around the main pier, which has been dubbed the Captain's Pier by a group of pirates known as the Captain's Crew. So the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean are here!
Oh fuck! Oh, Cappy Jack and his bottle of rum is here! Oh my god!
How scary is this?
Oh my god!
And this is stupid because Pizza actually brought something up. Infinite beachfronts are confusing. And the reason
I'll let Elias go.
Beachfront by default. Shut up, Lucid. He said there's an inland, so they're infinite. No matter what, a fucking beachfront is infinite. So I don't get it.
Okay, Lucid, go.
My rant is very short. Basically, remember how the original Backrooms, just the concept was, this is a, actually, I will look at the level 0 to make sure I have this right. So it was how many million miles? It was 600 million square miles. So under the implication that you managed to cross around this and get down to 436 levels with that amount without dying, let's keep that in mind. How is there any way that you've been able to document all that goes on in level 436? How are you able to document it so well that you know the temperature changes and the weather changes to a dime?
Here's my fucking Lucid, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you, let me know, but here's my fucking issue with this. Hey, remember the original story that this was like a terrifying fate where you're just condemned to a fucking unbearable hell? Like, you know, let's not mince words. It's not like the Christian hell, but it's hell. You are in a lonely, bleak void with nothing. Maybe if you're lucky, there's a monster looking to kill you. But if you're not, you are going to starve to death in an asbestos office. But look, there's a fucking paradise if you dig far enough. Yeah, if you dig far enough, though, there is now a reason to seek out the Backrooms. That ruins the horror.
I didn't even think
If there
about
is
that.
a reason to go here, the horror is ruined.
Yeah, I actually didn't even think
Guys-
about that.
Guys, but don't worry, it gets spookier. Maybe you should check what I sent, because I feel like y'all are being too mean to this. There's an idea here. There's something here. So let's talk about the ultra spooky pizza parlor.
Go ahead.
Where's the pizza parlor?
Where's
And
the
then we'll
pizza
go
parlor?
through the levels.
It's in
Oh, I got it,
Go
every-
to the pizza parlor.
I got it. All right, pizza time. Oh man, I have to reformat the entire fucking stream again. Give me 1 second.
Oh, that
God.
rum is not settling well in my stomach. Oh god, I
Hold
haven't
on.
had a drink for like 3 months. But it's
All right.
making the pain go away, so I'll deal with it.
All right. Why is it not moving?
Pedro's Lucid, allow me to read that title, please. Oh, I'm sorry, you kind of. I forgot. I'm looking at the stream at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just
Sorry.
trying to
All right,
adjust
go
it.
back up to the title, please. Go back up to the title, please.
I am trying.
So, guys, level 458, Papa Pedro's Pizza Palace of Pleasantries. Oh, guys, this one's scary. It's unsafe. They don't have fucking rails on their staircases.
After
It's
you've
a
got,
it's
motherfucking
unsecure.
pizza place.
after
How
you've got
doesn't that scare you?
after you've gotten drunk
Oh,
and
the cholesterol. Oh, God, my heart's going. The
What?
fucking
Okay,
cholesterol
we've
got me
been skimming
chopping up.
through
I'm
these.
dying.
We've
After-
been skimming through these. I'm requiring that we read this whole one.
I'd
Because of
like
how
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
stupid
it.
it is.
Fuck
like
it.
to
We'll
imagine-
read this. We're reading this in its entirety, and then we'll read like the other levels, like the other main levels, because I want to see those too.
I'd like to
By the way,
imagine.
different wiki. Okay, Lucid, go.
Yes, it is a
Sorry.
different wiki. You just it's the fandom thing, so that's kind of a whatever situation. But yeah,
Oh, it's fandom. That's even worse.
I'd like to imagine after you get drunk on the pier of level 436, you stumble your way into the fucking pizza place, and that's why it's unsafe, because it's full of a bunch of drunk people.
It's full of my cousin who once asked, "Does Chuck E. Cheese serve beer on my birthday?"
Also, the stream can't see this, but on the Backrooms wiki on fandom wikia on the sidebar here, which it just fucking disappeared, I saw the fucking front rooms.
The front. We'll get to the fucking front rooms.
Oh, it's level fun,
Oh
level
my
exclamation
God.
point, the front rooms, the promised
Look at-
land. Fucking
We're
love it.
gonna read the front rooms. We gotta read the opposite of the back rooms later.
Guys, it's just Earth. That's the entire thing. Earth needed a goddamn wiki article.
All right. So remember what we talked
Who's
about?
reading?
This
Who's
isn't.
doing it?
Remember what we talked about? This isn't a liminal space.
Ooh, it's a shitty diner. Ah!
It's the pizza place, and they don't have my
Oh, God,
pepperoni.
it's a place Guy Fieri fucking visited once. Watch out for the spooky Guy Fieri ghost who's gonna come up to you and say, "You're gonna be the next meal on diners, drive-ins, and dives."
All right.
You
Who's
guys there?
fucking reading the pizza? Who's reading the pizza?
Who's doing
joint?
it? Who's doing it? You know what, Elias? This is your baby. I want you to read it.
Oh, boy.
It's like your baby. Elias, this is like your baby, and it's after Roe v. Wade, so you ain't getting rid of it.
Oh, thank God. Because I just love this beautiful story. Level 450A is a pizza parlor that is seemingly infinite in size. Upon first glance, it resembles a normal pizza parlor with fresh pizzas out on display.
Oh,
In other
okay.
words,
So scary.
Oh my god! It has pineapple pizza!
I like how
Holy shit!
I want to say I like how the image that is in this, you can see in the right of the image, just barely past the door, that I think that's a counter. Where you can go to the front to pay for your fucking pizza and shit. Meaning, this person scrolled through Google Images as hard as they could to find an image which would fix, because too many pizza parlor images had the fucking front of the pizza parlor in view. So they had to either crop one or something else.
Guys,
My
it's
God.
so scary though. It's endless pizzas, and they're warm, and they're edible!
It's endless pizzas, but the catch is they're Little Caesars. Ooh.
On this episode of the Writer's Barely Disguised Fetish.
However, writing on the wall and menus is incomprehensible, with random strings of letters, numbers, and symbols from different writing systems. These are displayed alongside images of pizza and other foodstuffs.
Wow, guys. Zalgo, am I right? Zalgo, it's scary, guys.
Don't you insult Zalgo like this. There was at least some good writing following Zalgo.
Debatable.
Read.
It's better than this shit, at least.
Read!
They're such as clam pies, stromboli, and pizza bagels. The typography of the writing
But
heavily
you
varies.
didn't make that up. That's actually in the story.
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke. You were like, yeah, these forbidden foods like Stromboli. That's in the fucking story?
Yes.
Oh, God! There's
Wait.
Stromboli! I'm so fucking spooked!
With some, oh my god. With some appearing to be typed while others appear to be handwritten, other instances of both text and image look as though they were made by combining various different images together. In every room, there are at least 4 security cameras, all of which observe wanderers that have entered the level.
I love how
Not
the
scary.
this is the thing. The more I'm
Okay,
reading this,
let's
the more I'm
continue.
realizing. Hold on, I just need to say this. It goes back to a point I made on level 436. The more detail we get, the more information we get, the less scary this is.
Yeah, it's just a normal pizza parlor, but it has cameras. Oh, they're deterring burglary.
We haven't made it to the end, which gets very scary.
It takes out the
In some areas, the walls, ceiling, and floor are visibly cracked and drip with a thick yellowish liquid reminiscent of grease. The fluid sometimes varies in temperatures from negative 200 or negative 24 degrees Fahrenheit to over 550, but it is most commonly
dripping.
99 degrees Fahrenheit.
wow.
Oh, so scary! It's dripping molten cheese. This doesn't sound like a level in a fucking 1990s point-and-click game. It's scary.
Who's
It's
fucking carrying?
scary!
Who is carrying a fucking thermometer into the back rooms?
Guys, we're gonna get the answer to this. Samples taken of this fluid reveal it has a high carbon content. The liquid also contains chemical compounds completely foreign to front room chemistry. Rooms are separated by long corridors that tend to loop back on themselves and lead to dead ends. The deeper one goes into the level, the more the cracks will appear. After a certain point, logos vanish and menus become blank. The architectural style varies between rooms, though the most common types are brutalism and art deco. Many of the areas are separated by doors. These doors range from wooden doors to glass doors. Doors in the latter type don't always function.
Okay, few things. Brutalism, which is just concrete, and Art Deco, fucking the most ornate thing you got. Why are these your two examples? What? These are your two most common fucking examples. Why?
This
That doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit a theme, and it's not scary. Oh, concrete pillars. Oh, it's so spooky. But furthermore, that image you showed wasn't either of those styles. Your picture doesn't represent the most common art styles. Why? That's like saying 99% of level 0 is actually a maze of corrugated steel with a floor made of solid urine, but occasionally it's broken up by office buildings. Here's a picture of one of those office buildings. Why? Why?
I want the cherry
Why
head
do you
cannon.
do this?
I want the cherry head cannon of the fucking
Yes,
Backrooms level
cherry
0.
head cannon. Solid piss. The floors of the Backrooms are solid piss.
This is how we'll get Iris to get involved with our shit.
And why? Why? Who cares that the doors are different? That's not scary. In fact, it gives you a way to get your bearings. So guess what, bucko? It makes the story less scary.
You managed to make it to where you have an idea of where you are. You know, okay, so there's glass doors here, but there's a wooden door here, so I could build a path of where I last came from. You basically lost the tension of getting lost.
All of the horror is gone.
Oh no!
Shut up, dog. Be quiet. I'm angry.
No, don't worry. The horror's still here. We just have to keep reading further. Wait until we get to the entities!
Yeah, God, I can't wait to get to the entities. I need an excuse to drink.
The 4 main types of rooms on level 458 are the dining rooms, the kitchens, the restrooms, and the closets.
Oh, be careful. If you look in those closets, you'll find Kevin fucking Spacey and a child.
Actually, that'd be scarier than this. The dining areas are the most common type of room in the level and usually consist of large spaces with ceilings at head height. Tables and chairs are laid out across the room, and photos of celebrities and art historical figures and other people who came to this room hang from the walls. Ooh, works of art range from simple crayon to elaborate drawings that line the entire length of the hallway.
Wait. Oh man, the fucking writer made a huge mistake. I need to read this one sentence out that you just said. Works of art range from simple crayon drawings of children nailed to the walls.
Is this a picture of a kid? That's a crowd-drawing picture of a kid fucking crucified on a pizza wall.
Man, this is why commas were invented. This is why commas were invented.
Author, goddammit, you've done it. You ate grandma. Okay, keep going. Keep fucking going.
Photos of people range from them posing with a pizza, simply eating at the table unaware of the photographer, them posing with a moundling, or being assimilated by an amnesia. The images tend to depict something different when one isn't looking directly at them. Sometimes these images depict the final moments of a wanderer who recently died in the level. These specific photos often cause wanderers significant mental distress.
Okay, pause for a second. I want to bitch about something else related to Backroom. I hate the fact that it's broken up into levels. Like, yes, the Backrooms is technically a video game concept. It is technically a fucking, oh yeah, you no clip out of reality. I will grant you that. But breaking it up into levels makes it sound like this is just some shitty video game. Like, oh, be careful on level 1-1 of World 6-5. That's where Spooky Bowser throws his spooky penis into Spooky Peach. Mario gets scarily cocked.
I always kind of thought they were saying it level like floors, but yeah, they probably should have just gone for something like floor.
That's yeah, floors would have worked. Even if they do mean like levels as in floors, you're already combining a video game concept with a video game concept. When you start stacking these concepts onto one another, it just feels more like you're making a shitty fucking fan fiction about a video game.
Basically.
Also, the celebrity photos don't make fucking sense. So, were these celebrities that came into the spooky pizzeria? If so, I think
with a child.
But like, I think if a bunch of celebrities were disappearing into the spooky pizza backrooms from hell, I think we would have heard about it. So are these just completely unrelated photos of celebrities? Are these like actually celebrities who went to the backrooms? What is the point of these? Also, ooh, people are dying in them. So scary. What does that add? Where's the theme? The theme is pizzeria, but why?
Guys, I think you're getting angry at the wrong thing.
Okay.
We are one paragraph away from the retards.
Oh, I know it's coming. I know the agony and pain is coming, but I want to warm up. I want to be at like, you know how you have to boil water before it starts getting to a full-on roiling boil? Yeah, I want to be at that already medium temperature before I fully boil over and burn down the kitchen.
I just have to say this. I desperately wanted to look up what the front rooms was. It is Earth, but written in the backroom style in the most annoying way possible. We may have to look at it.
We'll do that next if we can get through the fucking pizzeria.
Also, oh my god, we're down to 4 viewers based.
Alrighty, guys. Let's start with the kitchens. The kitchens are identical to one seen within the front rooms, while these areas are safer because living pizzas are rarely found here. Moundlings will occasionally make dens in these rooms. An easy way to tell if a kitchen has moundling den is how it smells. If the kitchen smells of melted cheese, leave the area immediately. In terms of architecture, the kitchens most resemble brutalist styles, causing the rooms to be cubic in shape and very sparse in terms of decoration. While some kitchens are fully stocked with pots, pans, and the like, others are completely bereft of cooking utensils. Because some kitchens are fully stocked, this could be a good source of weapons or general culinary equipment. If any cooking utensil is taken out of level 458, an exact duplicate replay appears in its place 2 days later.
Okay, pause. Listen, do you have any thoughts first? Because I have some thoughts.
Just one. Wow, this person's art degree is working overtime, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's not what brutalism is. A brutalist kitchen? That's a whole nother can of stupid if I've ever heard one.
They just made a pizza place inside a cave.
Yeah, it's just a concrete square. That's all it is. But I want to try to have a measured response. A measured, calm response. This is the dumbest goddamn thing I've ever heard. Oh my god, it sounds like a fucking Garfield episode. Yeah, on this episode of Garfield show, Garfield and Odie going down to old Vito's place. but then he mixed in chemical X with his fucking pizzas, and now his pizzas are alive. Woo! And he's gonna fight them with his fucking Garf powers and eat them. It's a fucking children's cartoon masquerading as horror. This is stupid. And moundlings? Are they pizza spiders? What is that? How you're gonna try to make fucking pizza scary? Are you gonna try to make pizza fucking scary by fucking making it spider legs? Oh, look, the pizza has fucking spider legs? That is stupid! Oh my god! This is stupid! What the fuck? Are they gonna lay pizza eggs? They're gonna lay fucking lasagna as their eggs. If you let it grow for long enough, it becomes a pizza. And if you kill one of their nests and take out one of the lasagnas and grow it yourself, you can get a pet that can grow into a mount?
No, they
This
have
is
a...
fucking
Hey!
stupid!
Cherry, calm down. Are you fucking stupid? They have a pizza roll, baby. Then it just grows up. You dumbass. That's the egg.
You good, Cherry?
On
I am not
occasion, the
good.
cooking
I am
utensils...
in no way good. Where is my rum?
Please,
Sailor
please.
Jerry's whisked me away to Captain Buttfuck's Island.
It was
And
so
make
exhausting.
the pain
Eating
go
utensils
away!
firmly embedded in the walls and floor. And pots either fused or partially clipped into stoves and counters. The
It's
pots are
just
fused
a
to the
video
surface.
game! Oh my god, it's just a fucking video game! My life is like a video game! And I want a fucking game over!
This is
What
what would
the
have...
fuck?
The Backrooms is what would have
It's a
happened.
fucking video game! That is so fucking stupid! Oh my god!
The Backrooms is what would have happened if Fallout 76 wasn't fucking taken down.
This is so stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't
We
even
have-
have anything
Oh
to
my
say.
god.
Cherry,
We
this
have
is the
two
most...
more to get through.
This is the most energetic you've ever been in any stream for a while.
It's so stupid. I don't know why this is pissing me off more than the rape scene in Clockwork. Maybe it's because that was at least offensive, but it didn't insult my intelligence. But this
Well,
is a
you know-
children's... This is a bad episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog role-playing as serious horror.
Partially clipped pots and art supplies can be safely taken out of the walls they're founded without risking an accidental no-clip.
Oh, we got
My
the
life
fucking...
is like a video game.
We got the fucking
The shitter.
bathrooms.
The
Oh,
shitter.
the bathrooms in the back rooms, because everybody poops.
The shitters are public bathrooms that have highly elaborate and designs. Ostentatious designs. However, more basic restrooms with stalls and graffiti, have been found.
Oh, this pizzeria is in a bad neighborhood.
Oh, there's a lot of black people out there.
Whoa. Okay, calm down.
We're in Detroit, in the back rooms.
We're in the back rooms of Detroit, and weirdly enough, it's like bisected by a massive highway.
That makes sense.
So
The
that
restrooms is
that's why
are
there's
highly
guns in here.
And what's weird about the massive backrooms highway is it separates this really nice looking place that is called level 759, the suburbs, from this weird place called level 854, the city. I don't get it, but like there's some signs and I can't read what they say. Not because I can't understand it, but because you can't say that on YouTube.
These signs really seem to not like one particular, like, I'm guessing that's a group of people. They have a really
That's
bad
not
hatred
fair.
of them.
They also say and no poor whites. So at least they're a little more. They're not racist. They hate other groups too.
I wonder what whites mean. Is that... Oh, that must be a backrooms entity. Ooh, I wonder what danger to that.
Watch out for the spooky whites and this spooky backrooms entity called. Oh no!
I'm gonna
Well,
call
hey,
this.
look, all I know
uh,
is that over in the suburbs, you can't find any of them, so we'll be safe from
What?
them there.
Level.
Wow, this fucking commentary got too deep for a Backrooms fucking video. Let's keep going.
Level 2022 gentrification. I'm calling it that.
Level 22 gentrification. Level 22, the urban sprawl. Level 22, white flight. Elias, come back.
I said 2022.
The restrooms are typically very small, with one toilet, one sink, one soap dispenser, and one air dryer. However, larger restrooms have been found, with the largest restroom on level 458 playing host to thousands of individual stalls. Wonderful! It's a fucking Buc-ee's!
You could go from the back rooms into the bathrooms. It's a sub-level.
Oh my god.
Restrooms usually do not have mirrors in them. God knows I don't want to see myself. The restrooms with mirrors serve as exits out of this level. Reflections in the mirror appear to lag behind wanderers' movements. Specifically, reflections are behind by a half second. The toilets rarely work properly. No, I'm telling you, man, you need some good plumbing around here. With most of them being clogged, bereft of water or refuse to flush, clogged toilets are typically clogged with large wads of dough. The sinks are similarly ineffective, with most sinks not supplying water at all, or dispensing grease instead of water. So my theory here is that some douchebag just ran around this place with just a bunch of fucking dough and just clogged it all himself to be the ultimate fucking asshole in this level.
This is the worst. This
Go ahead,
is the worst. This is the worst. That's all.
I just remembered, this literally is the fucking bathrooms when I say bathrooms, because I remember, like, back in February of this year, I had played a intentionally shitty funny game that was a clone of the Backrooms called the Toilet Rooms. That was literally just the Backrooms, but endless fucking bathrooms. That is literally what we're getting here.
Yeah, the shit boys. The shitholes.
Oh my god, we're halfway through this. The closets are large walk-in closets.
Here, whoa! I sucked off an eclair. Okay, let's keep
Are usually lit by flickering lights on the ceiling, which automatically turn on when the door to the room is open. Closets typically have shelves lined the wall stocked with cleaning supplies and maintenance tools, while the chemical bottles found in the closets usually contain regular cleaning agents such as bleach or toilet cleaner. Some of these bottles contain almond water, memory juice, the cashew water.
Whoa, Alex Jones is brain powder? Holy shit! I can't believe it. I always wanted to take some brain force. I always wanted to take some brain force. It's full of GMOs, soy, it'll probably kill me.
Brain power.
Closets are usually they're completely unlit. It snuff out any light-producing objects inside them through unknown means, with any light-producing objects such as a flashlight or candle either breaking or going out the moment the wielder enters the closet. Do we want
to point out just real quick that there's things called we could point out the almond water and cashew water situation and how the fuck you get water out of nuts. But do we want to point out the fact there's things called memory juice and liquid silence? This is literally a fucking video game.
Gaming power-ups.
Remember
yeah, I got my potion of silence and my potion of memory.
Guys,
I crafted them from 3 Nirnroot and 2 fucking Nightshade.
Remember when the fucking Backrooms was an endless place with no idea if there even was anything in it? Now we have specific items that can do magic.
It had one video game concept. One of no clipping out of reality. That was its hook. Because that concept is mortifying. The idea that you can hit a piece of terrain in real life the wrong way, and it will just send you out of reality, proving the world is a simulation or God has a bleak sense of humor or whatever the fuck, and put you in some eternal waiting room to starve to death as punishment, that is using a video game concept and making it terrifying. This is adding stupid game mechanics to ruin the tension. It kills the horror. There's nothing. If you can do magic with fucking magic potions, why should I be scared? I'll just drink my potion of speed and I'll go faster. Where's the tension? Where's the horror?
No, this is literally just a combination of Fallout and Skyrim, or fucking whatever, Elder Scrolls.
I don't want to go as far to say that this is the worst thing we've ever read. So I can't say that.
This is creative.
But it's... No, it's not.
This is creative.
This is
for
not
a
creative.
5-year-old.
This is not creative. It's applying the Backrooms concept to a pizza place.
Fair enough.
Backrooms is infinite, and it goes a long way, and in pizza places there are kitchens, and there are bathrooms. There are bathrooms and kitchens, and there are closets, and that's where they keep their cleaning supplies. Done. Perfect. Oh, how do you get out? You know how every horror movie does something about mirrors because, it's a trope? Mirrors. That's how you leave. You leave through mirrors. I gotta make it scary.
Like,
but I gotta make it scary. Hold on, I gotta make it scary because this is just a horror of being trapped in an endless brutalist pizza establishment. I gotta make it scary. Pizza spiders. Spiders, but they're made of pizza. They're made of goddamn pizza. Scary. So scary. What are they also ninja chainsaw warriors who are so epic and cool? But my OC Shadowborn McDeath Killer could kill all of them in one hit? This is not creative. It's stupid. It's not creative. It's not interesting. And most of all, it's not scary. It's stupid.
Remember when when SCPs? I'll let you, after I finish my thing, we'll go into entities because I know you really want to get to them. The whole SCP thing, to me, the worst part about it, whenever it gets to the worst part, is when people basically just start creating their OCs of monsters. Like that's to me the worst part of SCP stuff. It, at the very least though, what it focuses on is consistent. It's a weird entity that can do some weird shit, and the expanding on that weird shit is part of the documentation because the whole foundation is based on, hey, we're going to do some experiments on what this thing can do. That's fine. The whole basis, the fact you're documenting stuff for, not that it does something, just that it exists and that it's a realm and that you're documenting it. I would even say regular textbooks about real life world stuff documents shit like this.
That would be better than this, honest to God. This is stupid. It really is. I think it is pissing me off that it's just not only a great horror concept, it was so creative. In one paragraph, not even a paragraph, it's like 2 sentences. Someone created something so goddamn horrifying that it was just a terrifying concept. This is what it's come to.
Elias, I'd like to ask, would you like to talk about the entities?
I'd like to. Well, do you?
I mean, I want to let you have your thing about the pizza place.
Alright, guys. Well, let's talk about the living pizzas that live in this pizza parlor. Because, of course...
I don't want to, but you know what? We have to.
These entities resemble a typical pizza found in the front rooms with a few key differences. Yeah, like walking around.
Like, it has spider legs and it's alive.
It comes after you. It looks at you and points at you and says, "I'm gonna have a pizza, your ass," and then just kicks you.
That would be better.
That would actually be funny.
Yeah, if you're not gonna be scary, you at least got the fucking decency to be funny.
They always appear as a fresh, heated pizza, emitting small amounts of steam. However, the cheese and toppings slightly pulsate like a severe muscle cramp. If a person attempts to touch or pick up a living pizza or gets too close to one, it leaps at you and attaches like a suction cup, usually on the face or the hand. The first attack alerts nearby pizzas, which then spring into action and latch on as well. If enough are in the immediate vicinity, it will kill you by burning you. By burying you with pizzas.
Wow. You know what? I had an idea of what this might be, and my idea is scarier than what it actually is. This is a trope I've seen tons of times before. Hey, it's living food that's coming to life and attacking and eating me instead. Like, the idea that I had when I saw, however, the muscle cramp thing, what I thought it was going to be is if you try eating it, it starts screaming and it's some sort of dead person trapped inside a pizza that's screaming endlessly because it's in pain over the fact and it starts having like a face on there. That would be more scary than this.
You're being too nice. You're talking about the guy who made a pizza.
Lucid. No, fuck you. It's actually just shitty alien.
It's just shitty alien.
The entities will begin to convert their target into pizza materials and make a new pizza out of you. You become a pizza. This can take hours to complete, and the living pizzas are the most vulnerable during this process, so you can start eating one of them. Once the target is completely repurposed, both the living pizzas and the new living pizza will scatter or go back to the original position. Like slugs! They crawl like slugs! If no human can locate the living pizzas to attack for extended periods, these entities will go under a process to spread out to find more targets over about 3 hours. A starved living pizza will split into two individuals, mirroring mitosis of cells. Once the living pizza is done dividing, the two new entities will slither away to find new areas to inhabit. So it asexually reproduces.
Wait,
wonderful.
Yeah, much like the author. The author's very asexual too, and he didn't use it.
Starved is not a word you should have used for a thing of growth. You're talking about it growing and splitting and mitosis, yet you're talking about it being starved. My God, you can't even keep consistent in your own fucking words.
Yes. Totally. No, totally. Because creatures that reproduce asexually will just decide, yeah, I'm dying, so I'm just going to split off into two dying pieces.
If they're... Okay, I got another point. How many people go through the backrooms then? Think about this.
That's a good question.
This goes... If there are entities that require dead human beings to be fed, millions of people going in these places. Hey guys, you're no longer alone. You're no longer experiencing mystery. The areas are no longer really liminal spaces half the time. Fucking brutalist pizza place. The monsters are only on some levels. There are some levels completely safe. So last I checked, there's no more mystery. There's no more scary in the monster. There's no more fear of the unknown. And the areas aren't even fucking reminding you of the past. And there are places that you are safe. Where's the horror? Where's the fear?
Pizza.
Also, look at these fucking logos. They look like geometry fucking textbook shit. Okay, go, Lucid. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I think we're all having our fucking moment here. It's just, I yeah, literally gestured in the chat saying we're just talking about bug snacks. You're not wrong. I I still don't understand like what's funny about it. What makes this weird is you're giving us so much detail that it's ruined the horror, and now I'm expecting to get enough detail to understand how this works, but you're not even giving
Yeah.
me enough information to understand, first of all, why are they going after specifically humans? How do they latch on to the point that you can't take them off of you? They're living pizza, so you can't tear them apart. Like, why do they turn you into pizza? And like, what's the horror? You've given me so much information that now I'm expecting that I'm going to be given more information, but you refuse to give me information now that I'm expecting it. You're basically
Yeah, what do
fucking up
they
your own
taste
story.
like? Yeah, what do they taste like? And do they have pepperoni? Because I'll go in there and I will fucking clear out this place. I'll make it habitable again.
Like,
Yeah,
can you just
Lucid.
can you just eat it? Does it kill
Yeah.
you?
I mean,
Yeah, Lucid.
well, as far as we know, it's just a pizza. A living pizza, but it doesn't say that it's poisonous, so in theory, no, you can just eat the fucking things.
Yeah, Lucid. Going off your original point, you're right. They don't add enough to make it like whimsical or interesting. That is what a lot of the SCPs do. No, I've made it clear. I like the horror ones. I don't like quirky shit. Quirky shit gets on my nerves fast. But they add the detail to make the quirky shit at least interesting.
Like the coffee.
They add like, oh, it's like the fucking coffee machine. We didn't read those because they wouldn't be funny. That is a compliment to the story on this fucking show. This is generic. Okay, they don't move like spiders. I was wrong about that. They move like fucking slugs. You ever seen a slug move? How they kill you? Basically like Alien, but it's a pile-on instead of a fucking actually symbolic thing. Because in Alien, the face huggers were symbolic of a lot of shit. But in this, yeah, it's just Alien, because Alien was scary. Alien, guys. Alien.
This is a way less intimidating version of the fucking head crabs from Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
You can eat them. So, you know.
Yeah. It's not scary.
Why
The lore doesn't hold together.
Why is it they move like slugs, but they can leap at you? How do they I'd like to imagine there's a fucking movie in the future of the Backrooms, and they adapt this area, and what they do for this is it's a fucking cheap trick where they have a fucking like string attached to a pizza. They pull it and it fucking leaps forward. It flips over.
Yeah, they got a little spring under them. That's how they do it. They got a little spring.
Yes. All right, let's keep reading to the moundling.
Well, they actually just grow wings. So they actually just grow chicken wings, and you know they start flapping.
Literally
just
fucking
sense.
wings.
Chicken is a topping sometimes, rarely on occasion.
Literally
if a
just
wanderer manages to subdue and kill a living pizza, it might appear to be a consistent food source. However, if a living pizza is slain or eaten, ingesting parts of a living pizza can prove deadly, as their very batter is infectious to living tissue when consumed.
Why?
Alright, so the living pizza react to the acid in the wanderer's stomach, embedding themselves within its lining. Small threads of cheese worm through the way to the gastric glands, where they then find a capillary and stab into it. Once this happens, the threads of cheese wander release several unknown proteins that bind to a wanderer's DNA and starts converting the wanderer into a mountain.
I regret my question of saying, my whole assessment of saying you're not giving us enough information, because they overcompensated in the next fucking paragraph.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give you credit. This kind of concept is incredibly interesting when fucking the Gemini fucking home entertainment series did it with deep root disease. That is basically what this is, but stupid.
I can't take
Listen,
it
I get this
seriously.
grossing you out. It doesn't bother me at all.
No, I can't take it seriously because I fucking think of it like someone swallowed a bottle of fucking string cheese or some shit, and then it fucking off, and it's just like going in their fucking
cheese
veins.
fought back. Someone swallowed a string cheese, and the cheese fought
They
back.
fucking bought Cheese Whiz. They were fucking dumbass, swallowed the whole ass can, and it just fucking released in their stomach and started going off into veins.
The truth is, the cheese was rigged from the start.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're right. Now I can't. Yeah, all the horror is gone. Oh, is that a horrifying concept? If it was anything but cheese, maybe.
Let's
Over a month. This is the funniest part. So, over a month, the wanderer that has eaten a living pizza will transform into a mound, like an amorphous mound of dough, melon cheese, tomato sauce, and various toppings. They become Pizza the Hut from fucking Spaceballs.
Oh my god! Okay, also, I want to comment on something in our chat. I agree with Jester. That is another problem here. Yeah, I agree with Jester. Without our commentary, just think of this if we were making fun of it. It's boring. It is every cliche you think would be in a story like this. The pizza eats you. The fucking spooky, and the architecture is brutalistic because I don't know what the word brutalism means.
My god.
It is every shitty cliche ever thrown into one overlong story that is basically the synopsis of a shitty Scooby-Doo episode.
Guys, but you can become Pizza the Hut.
This is literally that one fucking scene from the Scooby-Doo movie, live-action movie, where they're in the fucking castle.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh my god. I know we've been going for 2 hours, but I could go for 3. This is fucking amazing.
This is even stupider. So, unlike when you consume a living pizza, if you eat Pizza the Hut, it will not cause infection. So you can kill these fat-ass people pizzas. You can eat the shit out of them.
Oh my god, can we start skimming? This is getting stupid.
I am, because we're getting too stupid with this. Like living pizzas, so they merge with their prey, and the reason why is basically they're ripping off when day breaks, where the mass keeps growing bigger and bigger. So they just want to become big, and once they become too big, they become a bunch of living pizzas.
And when they become too big, Bush bails them out. Ooh!
Now,
God damn it, what the fuck is an amaretsa? What is a fucking amarassa? Amaranth. Amaranth. Does it involve domestic abuse? Okay, let's go.
Amisa instead of amoeba? Instead of amoeba, it's amisa?
Also, okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. Also, they ripped off the fucking SCP fucking classification too. Fucking 429BC or fucking 458C, 458B, 458A.
Yep.
Fucking rip off.
So
hey, I'm sorry your shitty pizza parlor got kicked off the SCP wiki. That didn't mean you needed to shit the idea out in front of the fucking rest of the world, pal. Continue.
Okay. So basically, so basically, what happens if you interrupt the dividing process of a living pizza? Well, if you start puking on it, and yes, they actually say that vomiting on one is the best way to do this. The crust bubbles and toppings get placed in abnormal forms, and these aberrant individuals, despite their affliction, will continue on their lives as normal, with their affliction being cured after consuming water. So basically, they're like a living pizza that came out retarded, So it's like a Down syndrome girl, except it's a pizza,
Oh my
and it
god.
has to eat a person.
We get way more information about this one
And then,
fucked up
even-
scenario.
Go down a
Oh my-
jumbo slice.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
And
Why is
you don't need this!
Okay,
Why
so
was it
basically
level
a jumbo
7?
slice. So nothing's known about it, but it probably exists. So basically, it's a giant slice of pizza that can kill you. It's a pizza. A pizza shit.
the pizza He-Man? Eat it.
No,
Okay, let's
basically,
just.
remember how this
This
whole
is-
thing started off as an actually scary idea? Here we are, people. Fucking Scooby-Doo pizza shit stories. Here we go.
Why is this real? I fucking love this. This is amazing.
Yeah, it's full of the yellowish fluid. Ooh! Okay, colonies and outposts. We're almost done.
I
There are
could keep.
none known. There are
Good!
I could keep.
Entrances and exits. How the fuck do you get here? How do you get here?
Who gives a shit?
I
It's
could
fall
keep-
through.
I could keep reading for fucking hours. This
If you hold on. If you find a section of cave with oddly greasy walls in level 8, go deeper. Eventually you will find a door that leads to this level. Oh my god. An orange pool. Scoring a 5, hold on. Scoring a 5 or 6 on level 952's exam will bring you here?
What the fuck? I could do an entire solo
Ooh,
stream.
it's a spooky exam you could cheat on!
Oh my
I-
fucking god. Remember when SCP had
Go down.
consistency?
Go fucking down. Go down. I want to see that picture. That's not. That's just an old fucking desk from the 80s.
Oh, Spooky, it's your shitty bedroom!
Oh my god, clean your fucking toilet.
And if you go into this level, a terrifying entity known as your mother will come in and yell at you to clean the motherfucker before offering you waffles you shouldn't accept because that bitch is so fat she could fill the Super Bowl!
I love
Fuck it,
I
we're
love the
done
fact-
here. We're
My
fucking
God.
done here. This is
Hold on. We're not reading this one, but I want to at least do a basic overview of the shitty levels, the big levels, the big fucking 8, 9, whatever the fuck.
Okay. I just want to say
Then we'll
I could
end it.
I could legitimately do a fucking comedy solo stream about the fucking Backrooms because the more I've read
Comedy
about this,
solo, Lucid.
the more
Lucid,
I've read about
I am
this,
so tempted. Lucid, you don't understand. I am so tempted to do a fucking part 2 on this. We could mine months of material out of this.
this is such a stupid fucking concept. Like this, no, not
Lucid.
concept. This is such a stupid fucking wiki with so many amazingly stupid stories. One sec.
You know what?
Like-
Fuck it. Fuck it. We
We're
need to do
not-
a part 2.
We do. Like, I do still want to go over all, like, the basic levels, just to read through. And by read through, I mean we're going to skim information, call them stupid, laugh, and then move on. But, oh my god, I should have named this Backrooms Month instead of Creepypasta Month. This shit is worse than Creepypastas.
You know what? We might do something special now I think about it.
Yeah. We already got something special planned for next week. This is coming back. The Backrooms are coming back. There is so much material here. Oh my god.
Guys, have you ever heard of the Backrooms? The scary strip club where you have a lot of money, but whenever you need to pay the stripper, you don't have it.
We might need to.
Oh, hi, Cord. Is that Cord or is that fucking Rodeo?
It's
Oh, no.
rodeo.
God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Okay, rodeo's here. Come on now. We got to at least do the levels. Come on.
We might need to end the stream because I need to handle something on my end.
Oh, shit.
God.
Damn it. Lucid, how dare you have a real life?
I'll talk about it after stream.
Okay, well, we'll end it here then. Guys, chat, okay, let me plug my fucking next week. Next week we're gonna do 3 streams. I'm not sure what the topics for all of them are yet. It's gonna be one on Sunday, or one on Saturday, one on Monday. More will be announced in the coming days, but it's gonna be our big Halloween spooktacular, and I might do a gaming stream on that Friday too. But yeah, this was bad, and there's going to be a part 2 at some point. There will be a part 2 at some point, but I can't promise you when. So, Lucid, guys, plug your shit, and we gotta get out of here.
You know where to find me.
You do too.
Subscribe to Elias Porter, get him to 50 subscribers, we play Shadow the Hedgehog. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, give us a lickies, hit the funny bell. It's an unfunny bell.